In today's episode, I'm going to show you 10 essential goals to boost your productivity in 2025. Perspective plans with new videos and podcasts weekly. Join our Patreon at patreon.com/perspective plans for exclusive videos and more. Visit perspectiveplans.com for all of your planner and stationery needs. Only at Perspective Plans, helping you plan for what's to come. It is possible to be involved in a lot of things and not have any outcome. This is because doing a lot of things doesn't necessarily mean one is productive. Activities don't ultimately mean progress. So it's good to organize our tables and begin to achieve higher order maximum productivity. Achieving maximum productivity is key and important to our daily schedule. Achieving maximum productivity requires dedicated effort and meticulous planning. Without clear goals, our potential for productivity remains untapped. As I like to joke, anyone without a goal can't score a goal. That sounds funny, but it's so true. In this amazing video you're about to watch, I will be covering about 10 to 15 rules for effective goal setting that can help you achieve maximum productivity. Hello everyone, I'm Christina B. Rising and welcome to the Perspective Plans Show, where I help you boost your productivity and stay organized so that you can easily handle whatever life throws at you. I upload new videos and podcasts every single week, so be sure to subscribe so you won't miss anything. Shop for workbooks, printables, and stickers at perspectiveplans.com. And last but not least, this episode would not be possible without the support of our Perspective Plans patrons and channel members. Thank you. Now let's get into this episode. Helping you plan for what's to come. Tip 1. Focus blocks on the calendar. Tip 1. Focus blocks on the calendar. Do you often get sidetracked easily during your day? Try scheduling focus blocks of time on your calendar. Put your phone away, turn off any alerts, and avoid making any plans for meetings or even appointments. A concentration block is a period of time set out for introspective work. As with any new habit, begin modestly and work your way up. Plan a few time slots for concentration each week and observe whether your productivity increases. If desired, you can add extra. Ascertain precisely what you'll be working on throughout these time slots to get the most out of your concentration blocks. This will save you from squandering valuable time determining what to do when the block starts. Take advantage of this time to focus on your most difficult or even significant assignments, since your thoughts will be clear and uncluttered. With practice, you could discover that these focus blocks improve the caliber of your work as well as your productivity, enabling you to do more in less time. Tip 2. Conduct a time audit. Take a look at your time management if you have trouble finding enough hours in the day to get everything done. And an in-depth examination of your daily time management is provided via a time audit. Maintaining a daily journal makes it simpler to spot time-consuming tasks that don't provide significant results. Scrolling through social media, interacting with coworkers, and daydreaming may take up a lot of time during the day. A time audit is an easy-to-use tool that may help you increase productivity and strengthen your time management abilities. You may identify inefficiencies and better effectively manage your time by doing a time audit. You can establish boundaries and set aside certain time slots for your most crucial jobs after you've determined which ones are time wasters. By doing this, you can easily develop disciplined work habits and make sure that high priority tasks take up the majority of your productive hours. A time audit can also help you identify trends and habits that might be impeding your productivity, so you can adjust your daily schedule consciously. You can improve your approach to time management and have a more balanced and effective workday by doing time audits on a regular basis. Tip 3. Refrain from multitasking. Multitasking is normal in today's world of distractions, and it might even appear appealing. However, multitaskers are less productive than focused people, since they aren't really doing many activities well. They're also under more stress. Take one task at a time and avoid trying to complete everything at once. You do it faster and more effectively, freeing up more of your time and energy for other pursuits. Single tasking enables your brain to focus entirely on the subject at hand, resulting in higher quality of work and a better comprehension of it. A stronger sense of success and more inventive ideas may result from this focused effort. You're also likely to finish a task faster if you focus entirely on it instead of juggling several at once. This methodical technique not only eases tension, but also builds momentum, which enables one to approach further tasks with fresh vigor and understanding. Tip 4, break unhealthy behaviors and create wholesome ones. In his book, The Power of Habit, Charles Duhigg asserts that all habits, both positive and negative, come in cycles. They begin with a cue of some kind, such as a scent, an atmosphere, or even a place, which sets off a pattern, regardless of the habit itself, and a reward, such as surge of energy or even sugar. You can decide whether a habit is healthy for you by being aware of your cues and the rewards that come with it. Although it takes time and dedication to retrain the brain and create new habits, it is never too late to change a negative habit. What's most difficult is finding the motivation to change. When it comes to forming and breaking habits, consistency is crucial. It takes more than just resolve to kick bad habits and form good ones. You also need to create a supportive atmosphere that supports change. Start by figuring out what triggers your unhealthy behaviors and eliminating them, then swapping them out for cues that encourage more wholesome routines. To cut down on screen time before bed, for example, put a book on your nightstand in place of your phone and leave it in another room if you can. To encourage your growth, acknowledge little accomplishments along the road and be forgiving with yourself when you do make mistakes. Keep in mind that consistency is essential. If you perform any activity over time, it will ultimately become second nature and improve your habits. Tip 5, try out a tried and true time management method. To succeed, various people need different time management techniques. There are several tried and true methods to select from. When using the Pomodoro technique, which I covered in a past video, you dedicate a specific amount of time to a job and concentrate on it until the timer goes off. After that, you pause before continuing. Those that think creatively may find this extremely helpful. The Parkinson's Law, the concept that states a task will take precisely as long as you are allotted to accomplish it, may be helpful to procrastinators and people who perform well under pressure. You're more likely to do all of your tasks if you can give yourself a strict deadline for each one. You may experiment with a variety of alternative time management strategies, such the pickle jar theory. Like the pickle jar theory and the quick planning approach, if none of them seem intriguing to you. Time blocking is another useful strategy to think about. It is simply setting aside certain periods of time throughout the day, each for a single activity or a set of related chores. By using this technique, you can make sure that you give vital tasks adequate time and stay out of the trap of overcommitting to less important ones. The Eisenhower Matrix may also assist you in setting priorities for activities based on their urgency and significance, freeing up your time to concentrate on more important work and assign or postpone less urgent ones. Through trial and error with these several methods, you may find the most effective strategy that fits your workflow and increases your output. Try out time blocking today using my Every Minute Counts hourly planner, helping you make the most of your time available now at PerspectivePlans.com and in print at Amazon. Tip 6, weekly schedules should be set. Once a week, maybe on a Sunday night, take some time to sit down and create a timetable. List the tasks that you need to get done first and eliminate any extra ones. Make sure your calendar includes the areas where you wish to increase your productivity. Attending an industry event or even a job meeting might sometimes be a bit more vital than working out. Making a time plan helps you stay focused and in charge of your activities. You can arrange time for self-care and relaxation, both of which are necessary to sustain high levels of productivity by creating a weekly calendar. You can guarantee a well-rounded week by scheduling in certain breaks and even recreational activities, which can be helpful in not burning out. Regularly review and modify your schedule to account for unforeseen chores and even changes. This proactive strategy helps you reach your objectives and maintain a good work-life balance by keeping you focused, organized, and even better prepared to manage the next week. Tip 7, concentrate on your true desires. It's crucial to concentrate on targets that genuinely speak to you rather than chasing goals that just seem enticing or sound good. To stay motivated and driven, make sure your objectives are in line with your interests and even your aspirations. Focusing on the things that are truly important to you makes your work more meaningful and, of course, gratifying. Your dedication is strengthened when your professional objectives and personal interests are in line. It also increases your level of satisfaction and productivity. Setting priorities for your goals increases your chances of overcoming setbacks, maintaining motivation, and succeeding in the long run. Thus, invest some time in determining and pursuing the objectives that genuinely excite you and correspond with your genuine ambitions. Tip 8, make use of checklists. Using a checklist is an easy method to make sure that things don't go overlooked. Whether you're doing errands, grocery shopping, or getting ready for a plane ride, checklists help you keep track of what you've done and what remains to be done. If you've never used a checklist before, begin with a simple one to see which kind suits you best. If you're constantly on the road, you may find that productivity apps or even digital checklists are really useful. These tools make it simple to rearrange jobs as priorities, change, and even send reminders. As an alternative, conventional paper checklists might be just as useful. When you physically cross things off your list as finished, you feel like you've accomplished something huge, which of course is getting your to-do list done. Try out various techniques to determine which one increases your output the very most. You'll quickly discover that even the most intimidating to-do list can be accomplished with ease and, of course, satisfaction. Tip 9, set balanced objectives in all the important aspects of your life. Make objectives for your family and home, finances and profession, spirituality, ethics, physical, health, social, cultural, mental, and even educational, and so many other aspects of your amazing life. To guarantee a well-rounded approach, pursuing equilibrium fosters comprehensive development and a general well-being. Set balanced goals that don't focus on just one area of your life, so you can stay in harmony and even avoid burnout. Setting goals in a range of domains contributes to a varied and satisfying life experience. This methodology not only facilitates your individual and occupational growth, but also cultivates a feeling of fulfillment and completion. Keep in mind that holistic development results from taking care of every aspect of your life, which leads to a deeper, more fulfilling life. If you have tried bullet journaling, time blocking, or just plain old to-do lists but haven't found the right solution to manage your time, then it's time to try out the Hourly Planner Bundle. This is the ultimate planner with everything you need to manage your schedule and get things done today. Featuring 300 plus planner pages with and without sidebars, 100 plus event and holiday labels, and over 2,000 plus planner stickers in 14 unique colors. All this and more can be found in our Hourly Planner Bundle, available in 2 amazing color options at PerspectivePlans.com. Paperback edition, now available at Amazon. Helping you plan for what's to come. Tip 10, steer clear of goals that conflict. Make sure that none of your objectives conflict with one another. You can remove conflicts and facilitate a deliberate and targeted approach to goal achievement by aligning your objectives. A clear and consistent route to success depends on avoiding goal conflicts. It can be difficult to keep motivated and on track when there are competing goals, since they might cause confusion and even impede on your development. You can maximize your efforts and create a feeling of purpose by coordinating your goals and making sure they work well together. This kind of working together not only makes you more productive, but it also makes it easier and more reliable for you to reach your goals. Tip 11, set constructive goals for yourself. Use language that is affirming and uplifting while communicating your aims. By presenting things in a good light, you develop a positive outlook that gives you the confidence to overcome obstacles and keep a proactive approach. A strong mental shift that may greatly affect your motivation and drive is produced when you frame your goals in a favorable light. Prioritize your desires for what you want to experience and accomplish rather than what you want to avoid and get rid of. Say, for instance, I want to be more active and even productive, rather than saying I want to stop being lazy. In addition to improving your attitude, using upbeat language encourages a solution-focused mindset and motivates you to take good steps toward your objectives. Tip 12, give thorough explanations of your goals. Put your objectives down on paper, including a detailed plan of action, deadlines, and even expected results. With greater planning, more effective execution, and a greater visualization are all made possible by using this degree of clarity. Your objectives should be clearly stated and supported by documentation, rather than just being presumptive. Providing thorough goal descriptions is crucial to converting your dreams into workable goals. A precise goal articulation results in a well-defined plan for reaching the objectives. To stay focused, outline the actions you must take, establish quantifiable benchmarks to monitor your development, and specify the results you hope to achieve. By using a comprehensive approach, you can make sure that your objectives are not just simply theoretical concepts, but rather tangible, reachable goals that you can methodically work towards, increasing the likelihood of success. Tip 13, make a strategy of action. Create a clear action plan that details the precise actions needed to achieve your objectives. A well-organized roadmap promotes concentration, clarity, and the effective use of available resources. Make an action plan with specific measures to help you reach your objectives. A clear roadmap guarantees effective resource use and improves your focus. Divide your objectives into manageable tasks and provide deadlines and accountability. This methodical approach gives you direction, keeps you organized, and enables methodical advancement towards your goal. Tip 14, remain steadfast and dedicated. Exhibit a resolute dedication to your objectives and persist despite hindrances or even disappointments. Resilience and dedication are essential for overcoming obstacles and maintaining progress toward objectives. Remain steadfast and dedicated. Exhibit a resolute dedication to your objectives and persist despite hindrances or even disappointments. Resilience and dedication are essential for overcoming obstacles and maintaining progress toward objectives. Enjoy your little victories along the road, acknowledging and praising yourself for any improvement you achieve, no matter how small. It may help you stay motivated and, of course, upbeat along your journey. Reaching your ultimate objective is a step at a time, and acknowledging your accomplishments shows how dedicated and persistent you actually are. Tip 15, set quantifiable benchmarks. Divide your objectives into quantifiable benchmarks or even intermediate goals. Regularly monitoring your progress makes it easier to stay motivated and even gives you a sense of accomplishment and allows you to make the necessary changes to guarantee continued growth. Set quantifiable benchmarks to ensure that your development is on course. You can keep track of your progress and even maintain motivation by dividing your goals down into smaller intermediate milestones. These benchmarks serve as checkpoints, letting you recognize little accomplishments along the route. They also provide you the chance to evaluate your development and make any required corrections to stay on the correct course toward your goal. Share this awesome episode with someone you know who needs it to help them plan for what's to come. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I hate for you to miss the next episode. Now let's get into our recap. So let's do a quick recap just in case you missed a tip on our list. Tip 1, focus blocks on the calendar. Tip 2, conduct a time audit. Tip 3, refrain from multitasking. Tip 4, break unhealthy behaviors and create wholesome ones. Tip 5, try out a tried and true time management method. Tip 6, weekly schedules should be set. Tip 7, concentrate on your true desires. Tip 8, make use of checklists. Tip 9, set balanced objectives in all the aspects of your important life. Tip 10, steer clear of goals that conflict. Tip 11, set constructive goals for yourself. Tip 12, give thorough explanations of your goals. Tip 13, make a strategy of action. Tip 14, remain steadfast and dedicated. Tip 15, set quantifiable benchmarks. The big secret in life is that there is no big secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you're willing to work. Oprah Winfrey. You may boost your productivity, achieve success, and feel fulfilled personally by putting these ideas into practice. You have what it takes to become an extremely successful person in this life. Understand that an activity's output is its productivity. Recognize that productivity is about moving toward your objectives with purpose rather than merely being busy. Accept these tactics to increase productivity and accomplish your goals. I just want to take a moment to thank our patrons and channel members. This episode would not be possible without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support the show, visit patreon.com/perspectiveplans today. Thank you so much for stopping by and pressing play. I truly appreciate it. Let me know down below in the comments or your podcast review what tip you'll be using. Keep planning for what's to come, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.